Hey, we are live.
I gotta move over the light.
Yeah. You know how many times have we done this and you still haven't gotten it correct? I had it correct.
No, it's not correct.
Welcome everybody. Sorry for my assistant here. I think she's been on vacation for a little too long.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah, I spent the last half hour trying to kill a fly and I'm exhausted.
Oh, jeez. You need to get back to work to know what it's like in the real world.
No.
Yeah. So, why don't we say hello to everyone that's in the chats and shout them out.
Are we reading this one? I'm reading this one?
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
So start at the top.
Oh, I see. The top, of course. Number one, James Ryan is here. Thanks
Welcome,
for coming
James.
in.
And yes, we plan on watching he asked if we were going to watch our should we stay or should we go video before we actually leave, which we will. But just a little teaser, we do have kind of a funny one, would you say?
Yeah.
Coming out Sunday that maybe people will like too. I know. We've watched it a few times already.
Yeah, it's funny.
She keeps laughing.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, continue.
All right. So Carlos is here. Thanks for coming in, Carlos.
Carlos, hope you're feeling better, my friend.
And we were watching you today build your Mickey and Minnie. That was pretty fun. Joey's World, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Thanks for coming in. Let me see. Caitlin from Make It Blue.
Welcome.
Welcome. And I think that's it. Wait a minute. I think the Hitchin' Bones came in.
The Hitchhiking Bones.
Hitchhiking Bones. The Hitchin' Bones. I know anything.
Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. You got Rachel.
Rachel. Oh, yeah. Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. How you doing? How's everything going out there?
Oh, and Tina is popping in to say hi.
Hey, Tina. Hope you're feeling well as well. I know you've got some things going on as well, so...
Yeah, and I liked her live stream yesterday. She was at like this old church in New York. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I love old stuff like that because that's like where we are up here. Shut up. I know what you're going to say. It's like, because you're old. I'm not too old to remember how you are.
So, welcome. So, so we were going to talk about why we think this upcoming trip could be our best trip ever, which probably seems odd seeing that we've probably been 50 plus times. I mean, I've lost track at this point.
Yeah. Hi, Jim. Welcome in.
So Jim from More Sunshine, please. Thanks for coming in, Jim. So, but I really feel like this upcoming trip's going to be the best one.
I think so.
Right. And do you know how many more days? Are you counting down the days? I know I am, but that's because I'm still working.
I don't know. Tuesday.
We're leaving Tuesday, so we have
What's today?
4 more days to get through. And to get a lot of baseball I got to get in from that time.
Hi, Robert Martin, coming all the way
from Dunbar in Scotland.
Nice.
Wow, it must be really late out there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, thanks for hopping on and joining us. So, yep, Caitlin, so that is on Meredith's list. So why don't we get into why we feel this way? And I'm getting excited about it every day.
Yeah.
Things we're going to do, things we've been seeing.
Yeah.
So
because we've been watching a lot of live streams.
So this is Meredith's Book of Secrets.
I don't know what that is. So that's my notes to remind me. So wait a minute, now you lost my page.
I hope you didn't have a password on it.
No. No, those are all in the drawer. All right. Yeah, so low crowds, that's the number one.
All right, so let's talk about the first one because Caitlin did bring it up.
Yep. And hi, Dis Our Dream, Jeff and Angela, they came in too.
Oh, thanks for joining. So go ahead. Why do you...
And I would just want to say that whatever Jeff got, that carrot cake with all the icing on it, I want that.
Yes,
that looks so good.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Because the minute Ronnie had a baseball tryout yesterday and today, and I came home after 8, and it wasn't about getting dinner or anything ready. The first thing Meredith said is, "You had to see this carrot cake, and you got extra frosting. I need the extra frosting." So go ahead.
It's all about the frosting. All right, low crowds. All right, so we've been seeing. I mean, I know it's picked up a little bit, but it's still low wait times.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on, you know, the time of day and stuff. I know, like Splash Mountain could get up to 45 minutes, but I think that's because when they're cleaning and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, the wait times have been pretty low though.
Yeah, except for I know Rise of the Resistance is having some issues.
Yeah, but that's a virtual pass, right?
Yep.
A boarding pass.
Yep.
Excuse me. But the times have been really low. I mean, I've been looking throughout the day. Mm-hmm. Like Animal Kingdom, everything seems like it's practically walk on. Even Flight of Passage,
right? Yep.
Which I can't believe.
And I think how they're doing that is it takes so long to walk through the queue, and I think they could separate it. Hi, D&G Explorers, welcome in.
Thanks for coming in.
That they can clean one section and then put people on the other section so they can keep moving along, you know, and they don't have to stop the whole ride, you know. So I think they got that down pat.
Yeah, but the wait times is something. I mean, I remember going to Disney before they had the fast passes.
Yep.
And then I remember the paper fast passes. And very quickly I was able to, you can kind of say game the system, but I knew how to get through that part really well, get on all the tough rides early or late. I mean, there was a real good science to it.
Yep.
And there were a lot of times where we were able to do that whole Magic Kingdom in a day. Mm-hmm. And based on the wait times that I'm seeing, you know, like Splash Mountain, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's at its longest.
Yeah.
If I wait towards the end of the day, it's going to be a lot less.
Yeah, see, Jeff was there at Epcot tonight. He got there at 5, streamed for an hour, you know?
Right. I saw there
and
was
he
a
wrote
point,
everything.
And there was a point, I think you were in Starbucks at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Soarin' in the Land were listed at 5 minutes. I have never seen that in my life. It's not 5 minutes when it opens, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, I know.
But those were 5 minutes at lunchtime.
Yep. Yeah, and so Lisa says she thinks Animal Kingdom's low because pass holders are only allowed to choose 3 days at a time, and that's the last park picked. Makes sense.
And
makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah, because we're only going one day to Animal Kingdom, right?
Yeah, we're only going to Animal Kingdom one day.
And we figured we could ride stuff like twice or a few times.
Well, I think I was watching a Michael K video, and he was going on Flight of Passage, and he says right as you exit, they have a special way you can go if you want to ride again without walking through all the queue.
Oh.
That's what this is like.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios does seem like it's could be the toughest one to navigate because you do have there's a lot of there's not as many rides there, right? Because a lot of the shows are closed,
right?
So there's so you don't have that eating up a lot of people. So and you have a lot of the popular rides there between Minnie and Mickey's Railway, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and Toy Story Land. Plus you got Rock and Roll and Tower of Terror. Yeah. But I still feel like I can get everything in if we are there from morning to night. I see no problem based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah, the only issue is if Rise is down. That's the hard part, you know, to get through.
Hey, Stacy. Thanks for joining in. Hope you're having safe travels so far. Making some good time, it seems like.
In Jersey, pretty good time.
So yeah, the low crowds.
Yeah.
Has me really, really pumped and excited.
Yeah, and another thing about the low crowds is you're not on top of people. You know what I mean? Like squished. And then there's less strollers, less scooters. There's more, breathing room.
Yep.
And I like how they mark off the lanes, not the line, in the line.
The lines for the line.
Yeah, the social distance 6 feet. Because there's nothing worse when you're in line and people are like, I don't know, on top of you. Like they would be leaning on me. I could have their breath on my neck and it would drive me bananas. It's like, can you have at least personal space? A little bit, you know what I mean? You don't have to be on top. We're going to move if the line moves. Don't worry about it. You're not going to get any quicker if you're up my butt, you know?
Well, Meredith's actually going to go on the Astro Orbiter this trip, which she has not done, I think, in at least 15 years. I mean, it's been a while because she does not like being jammed into that elevator. But now that she's seen that there's 2 families max.
No, one family per elevator.
She's like, yeah, I'll go on Astro Orbiter.
Yeah, I still won't like the elevator, but I can tolerate it more because I'm not stuffed in there like sardines. But I'll still be happy when it's over.
Yeah.
I just don't like closed-in spaces at all. And that's what another thing with the lines. Some queues are very claustrophobic to me, and if we have to wait a long time, like we're just not moving.
Yeah, you mentioned that at the Three Caballeros.
Yeah, I start getting a panic attack. Yeah, that's like
with the plexiglass.
Yeah, that's why I said if they're cleaning the Three Caballeros, we'll wait around, look at the stuff in Mexico, and when we see it's moving, then we'll go. Because I'm not gonna just stand in those positions. I think I'll have a little anxiety attack. I know you can see through it, but it's like. To me, it's like I need an escape route. If I can't escape, I start panicking, looking for escape routes. It's just mental.
Joey's got a piece of advice for you. Yeah. So, just turn around and start coughing. Been doing that one for years. Oh, I bet you'll back off a lot of people.
Yeah, now we would.
All right. So what else do you have on the list?
And also, you're gonna see more details of the park. Remember we were watching some live streams and we're like, oh, I didn't see some of that.
Oh, yes. I think it was at Animal Kingdom or Epcot that someone took a video of the bench and how the back of the bench had some kind of design that they'd never seen before. Yeah. Because there's always been people sitting on the bench. So Meredith knows.
Oh, I'm like, you gotta get a picture of that.
Yep, I'm gonna be searching that stuff out. But I think
Hi, Alyssa, welcome in.
I think that's awesome. You're gonna be able to find and see more details like that.
Right, because you're not trying to go around people and stuff, and people standing and sitting everywhere. So I think, I think it's going to be great. And he's going to, I don't know, do you have cards, for the pictures? Because I know he tends to take 10,000 pictures a trip. I think this maybe 20.
Yeah. So Caitlin even says that she understands what she means about some of those cues. So even with the petitions, I figured that when I saw her.
Yeah. I mean, when you go down to on Big Thunder Mountain, just the last part right before the train, that always gives me anxiety. It's tight. When I can get down and I can see the train, I'm like, oh, good, because I can jump over if I need to escape. And then Splash Mountain at that part where the air conditioning is, if that's not moving, I get a little nervous on that as well. So, but I've been getting better. I've been handling it more. I just bring a fan and I just put it in my face, and then it helps me with my anxiety.
And then I just aggravate her.
Yeah, he's like, "You're fine," and I'm like, "I'm fine." Remember the time?
I don't do that.
No, remember the time I used to get anxious in a Haunted Mansion as well. When you get off and you have to do that, herding to people pushing and stuff like that. Yep. And remember the time the lady, I was like, we were on it like 5 times that trip. And I said, I don't know if I can wait in this line. Just discussing with the lady behind me goes, patience is a virtue. Remember that?
Yep, and that aggravated her.
And I turned around, I was like, what? I didn't say anything, but my face, I was like,
All right, so what's the next? Why else do you think this is going to be fun?
More
fun. So having the low crowds means we're going to I feel like we're going to have more time to do things.
Right.
Things, believe it or not, that I think we haven't done or made time to do, which I think leads into your next one.
Yep. More time, free time to meet people.
Yep. And when we might meet people, I think it's people who have come in, like you guys watching our live streams or watching some videos we put up, or people we have met by watching their live streams and watching their videos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Meredith has been working a lot trying to get a lot of different people for us to meet up with. Yep. And I think we have quite a few, right?
Yeah, I could count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why don't you let the
6,
people know
7,
who
8, 9.
You can let the people know who we're meeting up with.
Okay.
So let me see the.
This is the
paper. So we have a day. So we're hoping to meet, and we know Steve's World's going to be there. So we're hoping.
Yeah, we're working with him to hatch out a little plan to meet. He's there the last day we're there.
Yep. So we want to meet him, especially my son and I, because we play Call of Duty with him and Shep and other members of the This and That crew. So I think it'd be really cool to meet him from that aspect as well.
Yep.
But we're also meeting up with, you know.
Yep. Donna Jawelski, everyone knows Donna. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, and Arjon's Richard.
And we're meeting up with them, we're going to have dinner with them in downtown Disney. Disney Springs.
Yep. So we have...
and we're trying a new restaurant that they recommended, which I can't wait for, which is Frontera Cocina.
Cocina Diner. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so I think it's a kind of a Mexican place where you can get tacos and stuff, burritos, I think.
Yep.
So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were going to do homecoming, but we couldn't get a reservation that day. But we got a reservation for us the next day. So we're going to try.
And a less busy day.
Yeah, a less busy day. Yeah. And then we have Walt and Melissa. We're going to eat at Sana.
We're going to meet...
Sana. Was it Sana?
Sana. I think.
At Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yep. So that'd be great because I know I've heard and Disney Dan talking highly
rave about it. So we wanted to go with someone that went there before so they could make some recommendations. And
I can't wait to try the bread serves. The bread serves is the thing everybody talks about, where you get this like pita bread and with all the different sauces.
Get, like 2, maybe 3. Ronnie
will eat one all himself.
Yeah. He loves his bread. I call him the bread boy. And then we have dinner with the lovely James Ryan that's in here right now.
Hello, Melissa. Thank you for joining. I didn't scroll.
Oh,
hello, Walt.
We're too busy looking at my list.
Yeah. Go ahead. So we're gonna meet up with James Ryan.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna try to hit up Kona Cafe
with him. Yep, because we're staying at the Polynesian, so we're gonna do that there. And then Lisa, Keith, and Joey, we're gonna try to meet up with them. It's Joey's World. We're at the last 2 days. We're at the same parks the same day, so we're gonna meet up with them.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I want to meet Keith and Joey and stuff. Now, there's a couple of other people. We have Ray Eden.
Ray from Ray Eden's Magic, right?
Yep.
We've been watching him for a long time, friends with him. So he's going to be at Hollywood Studios one day. So we're going to meet up with him there.
And other. So we're going to try to find people because we know a lot of you stream from the parks. Mm-hmm. So again, try to because you get the reservation system.
It's hard to meet up with people that way. But if we
going on some rides with Walt and Melissa, if
they're there that day,
park should be nice. I know we're going to try to meet up with Brian and Amanda.
And I know we're meeting the Nerd Herders at Universal one day. They're going to be there at the same
that's
day.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll probably get lunch or dinner after.
Yep.
And who knows who else we'll meet.
Yeah, I know. I wish we could do that. Well, maybe next year we can do that one because everyone can be at the same park at the same time. Was there someone? And Jeff and Angela.
Yeah, I think we're still finalizing that, trying to get that going right.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I messaged them too as well.
Yeah.
So
Caitlin has a question for you. Have we tried Trails End?
We did a long time ago.
Because that's a Fort Wilderness, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We did, and I remember we enjoyed it there. My only reason why I don't...
Hi, Lauren. Welcome in.
Yep, welcome in. I think the only reason why we haven't gone back is I find it difficult to get to. Mm-hmm. And I know you're going to say, no, it's really not difficult to get to. It's just like going to any other resort. But I feel, but because we drive there and we have our car, I take my own transportation. But I like being at the parks at nighttime. So anything that's going to add an extra half hour or an hour from my park time at night, I shy away from. Right?
Yeah.
But that might be something that I think we still have some days. That is something we could try again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Keith's in here too. He's Joey's best bud.
Okay.
And Lauren, I said hi to Lauren. Have the brunch so worth the $27 it does spend.
Yeah, I think Carlson Disney Dan were talking about the other day when I was on Carlos's stream.
About the light. I'm trying to think.
So yeah, and we may see other people if they're in the parks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know last year we didn't plan on meeting anybody, but we met Michael Kay, and we actually saw him again Christmas time.
Yep.
And we talked to him for not Christmas time, because they were eating.
Yep.
But last summer we talked to him for a good 20 minutes.
Yep. Tim Tracker.
Tim Tracker, we met him. We talked to him for a few minutes. And we saw at Resort TV 1. We saw Mom and Dad, Jenna and Josh, and Ardrons. So we talked to them a good 10 minutes as well. So.
Yeah, so Walt...
they were just going through New Jersey.
Yeah, so they're in the Trenton, New Jersey area right now.
New Jersey.
And Lauren wants to know. So Lauren, unfortunately this trip, I think we're going to skip doing anything outside the parks just because with everything with COVID going on. And I know from where we are, we get to be careful. I want to make sure we don't get it.
Yeah.
Because we do have to be... on our way back, we're going to have to quarantine or get a test.
Yeah.
For us, we already scheduled a test with our doctor, so the minute we get back to Massachusetts, we're going to go get a test.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we already have it scheduled, ready to go, so that way, you don't have to quarantine if you have a negative test. But we will quarantine until we find that out.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle the Quilter. Welcome in.
All right, so anything else? And I'm sure we'll meet more people. That's just what we've...
That's what... we scheduled with,
yes,
meetups, but
if people are going to be in the parks, we're more than happy.
Yeah.
More the merrier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, I wanted to do a big meetup, but it's just hard to do that with this time. All right, what else do I hit? Oh, more relaxing, which is something he can't do, is relax. We do all that stuff. Work, sleep, drive, eat.
Yeah, so he does a lot of stuff outside the parks. He's right.
Yeah.
So relaxing.
Yep.
So Meredith has been telling me, because I've had the irregular heartbeat now that's popped up, that I need to relax more. I need to slow down.
Yeah. You're not no spring chicken.
Younger than you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I can still move.
But she's got a point. But I think I'm being forced to relax more based on the park hours.
Yeah.
Although Meredith will tell you what I'm doing is when we're staying at Universal.
Yeah.
I'm making park reservations to Disney for nighttime for like Epcot and studios.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although studios
Steve,
you can't.
There's Steve, the man himself.
Hey Steve, welcome. Hope you downloaded season 5 of Call of Duty. I gotta play it after this. But I think definitely I do have relax more, take it in more. I don't need to keep running around. Right. Even though I'd like to do that.
Right. But also you don't have to be like, oh, fast passes. We got to go get our fast pass. We got this time to get there. We don't have to do that anymore.
Yes.
So it's kind of like more freedom, and more relaxation. And like then we're not there until, when the park closes and he has to stay hours after to take pictures. We're there until like midnight, and then have to get up early the next day. So
yeah,
he's crazy like that. Well, like what last year, our last day there last year, we always go to Magic Kingdom, and he's like, I thought, we'll go back early, relax before the long drive home. No, we ended up going to 2 more parks, right? We went to Animal Kingdom, I thought, or something.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom for one ride, and then it's like, let's go to Epcot and get supper. And then, well, while we're here, let's go to the Poly. Then we went back to the Poly after that and watched the fireworks from the beach. So it's like ding, 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 all over the place.
So, yeah.
Oh, hi, Kim. How you doing?
Yep, Kim from the Bobblehead Diaries. How's it going?
Which is it?
Do you want to meet up at Disney Springs? Yeah, we will DM you, send you a Twitter DM. We have some plans on when we're going to check out Disney Springs.
Yeah, well, we have to get there early for the discount.
And Lauren's just pointing out that she saw a large group of people at the entrance of Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
And we saw that as well, Lawrence. Thanks for mentioning that. The one thing that I've noticed is that they're opening up the parking garages early, and they're letting you in
There's no
at least a half hour earlier.
There's no parking garage there.
parking lot, whatever you want to call it.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
So my plans is, I know Hollywood Studios opens up at 10. I think I saw Walt's video.
Yeah, he was getting there before.
I think he was there around 9.
9:20 or something.
And he was able to get to the parking gates.
Yeah.
So I plan to try to get there early to try to avoid that crowd.
Yeah, and those people were just standing there waiting to get the pass. You can move. You don't have to stay there. It's not like before you have to stay there. I mean, he's like, see ya.
Yeah.
I mean, go somewhere that it's not less people. You know, there's less people. Because that's another thing I hated, doing that. And then you're wall-to-wall people, and I'm like, going to freak out.
And Jeff and Angela say, those are the best days, though. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And that's how Disney was for us when I didn't have to make the fast passes ahead of time.
Right. You didn't have
You did have to make some dining reservations, but you still could mix that up. And I'm really getting excited because I feel like that's how it's going to be, because I like being spontaneous. I like changing. I may wake up and we may not be able to do this with we could with the reservation system because we're staying at the resort.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to change what parks I want to go to and not have it dictated by reservations or fast passes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that we're going to be able to do that if we wanted to.
Yep.
Which is the most exciting thing.
Yep. All right.
So what else do you have on your list?
More time to relax and enjoy the resort at night, because we're staying at the Polynesian. So maybe some pool time, you know.
Yeah, pool time.
Yeah,
I get bored at the pools. I feel like I waste my time. I like going in.
He's in there for like 10
half
minutes.
Half hour.
And then you're like, okay, can we leave now? It's like,
can I leave now?
Well, what I've been doing, you know, because I'm not working, I've been just sitting outside and listening to Polynesian music, drinking my coffee in the morning. I'm like, I'm getting my Polynesian relaxing now before I go. Also, all right, what else we're looking forward to? Oh, you see anything in there?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Food and wine, which we've never done before. So I know it's a little, mini food and wine.
Yeah, because I know it's not all the booths are open.
Right.
Some, they say fall, but I know Food and Wine usually opens at the tail end of August. That maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, for us to be able to experience even a part of Food and Wine, I think it's something new and exciting for us.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the food's the same as Flower and Garden, but we don't, because with the kids in school, we really can't take, we take them out for other things.
Yeah.
That I just try to be conscious of how often we do that.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I'm interested in some of that food that I've seen. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you.
Yeah. And like some of the drink, I don't really drink, but some of the stuff, looks good. Maybe I'll try some. If this year to start drinking, this is the year.
Well, to go along with Food and Wine, we are trying a bunch of different restaurants because some of our favorites have not opened. So we're trying Homecoming for the first time.
Yeah.
We keep hearing good things about that, and I told Meredith, I know they're all booked up, but maybe we can get. I think we get like a Sunday or a Monday, some time when we know it's slow.
Yeah.
It was able to get Homecoming. What else do we have? I know we have La Cellière.
Yep.
I know I don't pronounce it right, but
yeah, we pronounce everything wrong.
But we haven't eaten there in over 10 years, so that's gonna be fun and exciting.
My calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, the light.
Yeah. Where I thought there was one other restaurant we haven't eaten at that we're trying out. Maybe not.
No.
Oh yeah, Sana.
Sana, yeah.
Yep. Really excited about that. I told Ronnie that we saw a sausage. I don't know if it was a sausage sandwich or something that was on the menu, and he immediately said, "Yep, he's already got it picked up what he's getting already."
Hi, Mr. Spontaneously Disney. So
welcome in. Thank you.
Let's see if you're on a plane and go. I can't wait to go. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I think Steve was the one that. That's right. It was after watching Steve's stream.
Yeah.
When he mentioned Corey.
Yeah, and him went to...
Because he had devil's eggs and the fried chicken.
Yeah.
And then I heard it from, I think when I was on with Carlos, said the same thing. Yeah. And we just said, all right, you guys convinced me.
Right.
I got to try that. So So that's food one. So I think that's going to be the most fun.
And Jeff said something. He said it was like food. What did he say? It was more like flour and wine combo. That's what.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what it did.
And then he also said the walkway to Magic Kingdom is just about done. Try walking. I would love that if we could do that.
What walkway?
The walkway to from Grand Floridian. I can't even talk.
You can't because the entrance to that walkway I read is where the NBA bubble is. Unless there's something there.
Yeah, maybe they could move the fence around.
Hey, you can hop the fence. We've hopped the fences before.
We did that before.
I give you a nice little boost to get you over.
A big mistake.
I personally, this was at Chicken Transportation Center going across where the cast member parking lot is, near the Polynesian. And our kids were little, so I was easily able to lift them over and drop them down. I think I went with Meredith first so I could hand her to the kids.
Yeah.
She can't climb a fence for beans. But I just...
He pushed me over my butt and I my stomach on top of the fence, ripped my shirt. And all the people waiting for the trams are looking at us. I'm like, hello.
Yep. And
we thought there was a gate there.
So Carlos says, don't forget the polite pig.
Yes. We'll have to squeeze that in someday.
Yeah. So Lauren wants to know, so you had merchandise on there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I really thought this trip I was going to save money on merchandise, but Disney, again, it's kind of... I've seen new stuff, and Meredith's already get stuff on the list. So you want to tell... Well, so I know she wants the Tower Terror ears.
Yeah.
The mini sequin... France ears.
Yep.
The macaroon ears.
Yep.
She wants the what do you call those?
The magnet dude, whatever.
That sits on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Figment
and
Remy.
I want a little Yoda.
Yeah. So Jenna had this little baby Yoda that's kind of like our big one in the back.
Yeah.
And it had a little...
she had the little ornament, but it was looked like a hat. I'm like, I need that.
Yeah.
I think Madison would probably want that too.
What else did you... I know there were some wishables that came out with Country Bears and Jungle Cruise that we're looking at. I don't know why we were just into the...
I don't know. You're into the wishables.
I'm hoping they get more Splash Mountain stuff in because I need the magnet and the mug.
And the ornament.
Yeah,
they have, but they're probably not going to have
that. And there were some Christmas ornaments that they had. Disney came out with. Wasn't there some sketch ornaments, Christmas ornaments that came out?
Yeah, I don't.
I think there were some new character ornaments that I think we wanted to do.
Hi, Addiction Mouse, welcome in.
What else? I know there was. I'm sure we're going to get T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm done with Star Wars Galaxy Edge. They probably almost own half of what they sell there.
Yeah, pretty much. So you don't need none.
I don't know. Meredith's all looking forward to a bunch of stuff to get. I know the discount when we arrive. We have the discount. The 30% annual pass holders discount lasts for another 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days is plenty of time.
Yeah,
2 minutes is plenty of time for me.
So that's definitely the first thing. I know you wanted a Loungefly. I don't know if you picked one. But the thing I do want to get is pick out some artwork. Mm-hmm. So I know I saw Walt.
Yeah.
He's got one, the Pirates one, and he's got the Sleepy Hollow that he recently picked up.
Yeah.
And so I'm definitely interested in getting some artwork and having it displayed in the back here and rearranging this room again.
Yep. Lauren says orange bird ears. Yep, I have the orange bird ears.
Yeah, those we were able to order online.
Yep. He gave me those for my birthday.
Yeah, and I think there's some stuff. There's a bunch of stuff with water bottles. So I think there's a bunch of things to do that we'll have to figure out and see.
I know. There's a lot of new stuff, but then they all take it, the pirates.
The eBay pirates.
Take it all.
So do you see Jeff here? Macaroon ears.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you're going to see this thing get flooded. I think this could be a good way for Disney to make a small amount of money in some of this stuff. I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah, but they're always late to they were late with Toy Story toys, and they were late with Frozen toys.
So, is there any other?
Any
other merchandise you're looking for, or anything else?
Merchandise, I don't know. I know when I get down there, I'll be like, hog wow. That Together Again T-shirt, I like that. And then a mask.
Now, while we're down, our 20th anniversary is Saturday. I remember. But I know someone's been hinting that there's like a particular Mickey necklace that you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to do something a little more elaborate, but COVID really ruined plans. Yeah. So I may just give it to you next year. Yeah. The surprise I had.
Yeah, no that's no big deal.
So yeah, I'll probably be spending a little more money than I expected. All right, so what else do you have? What do we think?
I'm looking forward to that. Cavalcades. Because I've seen, live streams, and I just like the spontaneous of it. That, and then there's no crowds. You can walk down Main Street and enjoy it. Not tripping over people laying down or all people sitting down. You can actually enjoy Main Street, take your time, and then, when the cavalcade comes, you can stop and watch it.
Because I like the parades, but after a while, after I see them a lot, it's not that I don't want to see them again, but when it's like really hot out, I don't. But I think the cavalcades are a good answer. Mm-hmm. I almost would hope that they keep those around. Based on the videos I've seen, especially the ones at Epcot,
right,
are interesting to me. Mm-hmm. Animal Kingdom, the ones along the river, the Magic Kingdom looks cool. I'm not so fond of the Hollywood Studios ones, but this is because I don't. Well, it's not because it's the cars. I just don't know those characters.
Because it's Playhouse Disney.
Yes. Yeah. Going back to merchandise. So Lawrence, are we going to Universal? And do you know about the Horror Nights Tribute Store?
Yep, we are going to Universal.
And we have that on our sites because, again, that's something that we don't get to experience. Mm-hmm. So, we don't get to go to the party, but we can pick up some merchandise.
Yeah. I know there's a few things that I wanted a shirt or two, because Universal doesn't have, they have mostly all the same stuff, They get a few new things, but not too much, so. No, I know, Melissa, Walt, I miss taking pictures with the characters as well. But for the parade-wise, I think.
Yeah. I want to keep the cavalcades and have the meet and greets.
Yeah.
Long term.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think because I saw, I didn't get to see this when I first went to Epcot because it was past, they already stopped it. But I know they used to have parades. And like they used to have the double-decker bus with the main characters at Epcot going around the World Showcase, and that's what I really want to see.
Hi, Laurie French, welcome in.
That's something that I really want them to bring back. Just my opinion. Oh, no worries, Caitlin. We do a lot of the same things. We multitask, or at least I multitask quite often.
I can a little bit multitask.
But I still think the cavalcades, hopefully long term, along with the meet and greets.
At Epcot with that little field, they have Winnie the Pooh and then the character from Inside Out, Joy.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute, different. And they're in different spots. Like I saw Pinocchio was on top of Pinocchio's, whatever, the food place. So I think it's different. I'm not saying I want that forever, but I think it's pretty cool.
Yep. Good night, Jeff and Angela. Thanks for coming in.
Have a great night.
So what else do you have on here?
Let me see.
You have pictures.
Pictures. Now that's Ronnie's, your thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about the picture taking. Again, we've already talked about details. Like, being able to see some of the details on the benches that I've never seen or knew were there before.
Or anything, really. There's lots of places. Because there's always crowds of people just standing around. So now you'll be able to see.
But now having an opportunity to take daytime pictures where there's maybe having no people in the frame, Like I can do that at night. At nighttime, I find it's a lot easier because I can wait till park closes. I know there's tricks where I can do long exposure stuff, which even if some people get in by doing a long exposure, they don't expose because they're in and out of the frame too quickly.
Right.
So I have plenty of nighttime photos without people in there. But being able to get some daytime photos like that has me really excited. And that's why, remember, that's right, I bought a lot of extra SD cards for this trip.
Yeah. You don't need it. I mean, you could get a picture of the castle with not a million people in it. Maybe.
And it's the newly painted castle. That's another thing.
Yeah.
It looks like all the cranes have been pulled out.
Yeah. So that's good.
So we can get a nice picture that's with the castle freshly painted.
Right.
With really no people in it. Which I'm really excited for.
All right. It was just about...
What else do you think?
That's pretty much it. What else do you think? I know.
I'm honestly the most important. The one thing that I'm really excited for is just meeting people that I have been talking to for the past year plus.
Right.
You know, and it's not like
Walt.
That one's funny. I like that one. But like, we've seen each other's faces on live streams and stuff. But there's being able to be there face to face. Yeah. With people, and just getting to know them better. That they getting to know us better. I think it's something I'm really looking forward to. Yeah. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I think so too. You know, at a more personal level. I mean, you have a personal level here, but more in depth. You know, I think it'll be fun. So I love my gimbal stick for vlogging, essentially. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna diverge on a quick story.
Oh, here we go. I'm taking a drink.
So I have a gimbal that's only for the phone. 3 weeks ago, I think I even announced on a live stream, I bought Zwen M2 crane.
What?
That was for a phone and a small. I have the small Sony ZV-1, and the gimbal worked for that. I returned that. I got another gimbal that would work for a mirrorless DSLR. And I started playing around with it. I mean, I could take I know with my other Sony camera, I can take really good low light videos. But when I had it on the gimbal, it was really heavy. And for some things, I wanted Meredith to be able to handle it. And it was tough for her because it was almost like 5 pounds with the camera, the lens, and the gimbal. And I don't know, it just didn't feel right to me. Returned that last week. Mm-hmm. Today, I went through, I bought the Zwen M2 crane again. They said, yep, we're going to use it. We are tomorrow going to return that back.
It drives me crazy.
Because I think I'm going to stick with what I have. I think it's going to work. I have a stick for the Sony. I can make that work. Only reason why I like playing around with new devices, new technology. The gimbals I usually like to get from Meredith because she can get a little shaky sometimes, and I don't notice it until I get home, and I'm like, what the hell was you looking at? Why was there an earthquake going on? But I've decided that any footage she does on the iPhone, and if I need to use the stick, I can keep it steady enough, and I will do that.
Hi, Ed and Mindy. I have a mini shirt on. Hi, Ed and Mindy from Vibrant Project. Welcome in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. So it was funny when someone mentioned
the gimbal.
That's one essential.
Like, oh my god.
Definitely for you, it's an essential.
Yeah. Well, I'm all over the place.
And there's only so much I can do post.
Right.
Right. So what's the one ride you're really looking forward to going on?
Me?
I'm going to tell you what I want to do.
Oh, no.
I want to go on Splash, and I want the boat to go sink while I'm on it. Oh,
no. I don't want to be in that nasty water.
Yeah, but Disney will buy you new clothes.
See? Walt doesn't appreciate
So Walt doesn't appreciate... So, yeah, you got company.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Walt's probably like me. I'm very particular in things. I want things... Like, I have a vision, and I don't do a good job explaining my vision. Mm-hmm. But I just know I want things a certain way. I have things going in my mind on how I want to do things.
Basically, it has to be perfect. Or he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, basically.
She'll tell you, I've been on a ride 3 times because I didn't like how it was filmed the first 2 times.
We gotta go again. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to go on everything twice. One, I'm going to video it. Second, I'm going to take pictures. I'm like, oh my.
So Joey goes, see, it's so hot, you probably want the boat to sink. Yeah. Exactly. And then I can actually say, I was on Splash Mountain when the boat sunk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be staying in there. I'd be getting out. I don't care what they say.
So see, yeah, Walt says he doesn't like Melissa's filming because she's terrible. He still loves her, though.
Yeah.
And I'm like that.
Yeah.
You know, and Meredith, and when Meredith does do a good job, like she recently, the Beauty and the Beast footage, that was Meredith. And and I told her that was, you kept everything in the shot. It wasn't shaky. I mean, yeah, she used a gimbal, but you had to hold that gimbal for a good 20, 25 minutes, however long that show is.
Show. You know what I did? I put my backpack on my lap, and then I put the gimbal on the backpack, so I didn't have to hold it.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning. Because I'd be like, oh, my
So Caitlin goes, she's looking forward to Carousel of Progress, living with the land of one man's dream. Yeah. For us, I think we're skipping Carousel of Progress.
This time.
And like Call the Presidents. Like some of those indoor shows where they allow a lot of people. I think we're going to be a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Unless there's really not a lot of people going in. But I think we just want to be cautious at that. Mm-hmm. Like Tiki Bird and Country Bear Jamboree, I think we're going to have to see more of what that's like, but we may do that.
Well, and I'm a little leery about Carousel
Go ahead.
A Carousel Project Progress. Whatever. Because I went on it a few years ago, me and Madison, because we love that ride. But people kept getting out in the middle of it. And they would open the door, which you're not supposed to do. And then it would reset. So I seen every scene 3 times, and I was, then I'm starting panicking because I'm like, I can't get out of here. I'm going to go out the door in a minute. But, I sat there and I'm like, oh my God. I was like going crazy. And it was getting hot in there, and I'm like, so I haven't been on it since.
All right.
What?
Walt, this is what had me chuckling.
What?
So Melissa was editing a video, which I want to teach Meredith, but she doesn't want to. But she broke the computer. He has no idea how, but she did.
Yeah.
I understand the feeling. This computer she has her own computer. It's an older model. If she breaks it. I don't care, but she's not allowed to touch mine. Because I've gone through that. When we came back, it was sometimes after December trip. Mm-hmm. I had transferred pictures from the SD card into an external hard drive. And I did that a couple of weeks go by. I'm plugging in the hard drive and it's not working. And I'm going through and I'm like, this is odd. This just worked. Something's not right. And I'm testing. I'm thinking it's the USB port, but I'm testing other drives in it and it's working. And I'm shaking it and I'm kind of hearing a little something. And all I had to say was, did someone drop stuff off my computer when they weren't supposed to? And someone did and just said, oh, I didn't think that was a big deal.
It fell.
But the other thing, not to pick on you, but Meredith, if I'll do the video editing and I'll render it. Mm-hmm. Meredith's job is just to watch it, proof it, and let me know
if there's
anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna miss things, right? So we're on a Mac, so just think of it. I'm in Windows Explorer, looking at files. So I open it up and say, "These are the 2 videos I need you to review."
Yeah.
And she hit play on that, and she's watching it on a little screen. She goes, I can't read the words. How you expect me to watch it like that? And I'm like, don't you know she didn't realize to double click on it to open up QuickTime or the player.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to kind of deal with.
Yeah. Well, I'm from the 80s with the floppy disk, so I didn't really learn anything.
I'm from the 80s too.
Yeah, but you went to college for computers. I didn't go to college for computers.
I didn't go to college for computers until 90s.
Yeah. Well, you're breaking that now. Not to pick on you. Be a terrible nicer.
Yeah, but we've been married 20 years. She knows
I know.
She knows I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I know.
I would ask to show me how, but he yells instead of teaching, so I'm like, forget it. I don't know nothing. I'm like, forget it. I don't want to. Yes, all the time. Look, you get Melissa and Walt arguing in the street. See, we're the same.
Oh, boy. So Ryan goes, he was born in the 50s and has no idea how these things work.
Well, you do pretty good. I don't even know how to, copy and paste and all that stuff. I just learned that on the phone.
Oh, Walt, I know you guys are kidding with me. No, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I was watching on a little screen. I'm like, I can't see it. Well, because you have all the things open. I don't want to mess with anything, because if I click the wrong thing, it deletes. Then I'm in a whole world of trouble. So that's why. He just yells.
Wait. No, I don't just yell.
Yeah,
no.
You do. Yeah, you do.
No. What's funny is we got the kids doing the same thing.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, they all pick on me. I'm the big pick on. But you know what? I'm good for when you need a snack or you need a drink. Me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm in bed all nice and cuddly. Oh, can you get me some Pop-Tarts? See, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that.
You should. That's how I learned.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, before
it's all right.
When I just started watching YouTube, I didn't know what to do and stuff, and now I can, watch 2 at a time and stuff. So I'm getting better. I lecture you.
Oh, I like this one. So you still haven't told people what ride are you looking forward to?
Oh.
I'm looking to go on Rise again because that's my favorite ride. So I'm hoping to score that golden ticket at least once, but hopefully all 3 times. That and Mickey and Minnie's Railway, because that's a new ride that we want to see. Yep. So that for me, that's what I'm most looking forward to. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah. Probably the same. Yeah, I want to see the Runaway Railroad. I mean, I miss what's it? Great Movie Ride. But I think it looks fun, so I'm gonna give it a chance.
Joey, I think you're right. I think it is a Northeast thing.
Yeah, well, like Carlos said, he's not yelling, he's Portuguese. I know, because I grew up in a town that was, half Portuguese, and I know how they talk loud. Yes, Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah. And you don't stay married for 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, you're arguing stuff, but most of the time we're laughing,
Yeah, so Railway's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if there's anything else that I'm really... I want to go ride everything, but I think those are the 2 things I'm looking forward to the most. Is there something what about food? What are you most looking forward to trying or eating?
I don't know. I think Sana and Homecoming. That was
Well, anything from food and wine?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Food and wine.
So they had some orange chicken cutlet thing that looked good.
Yeah.
They had some...
I haven't looked at it in a while, so I don't remember what there is to offer, but I'm sure...
Right, but you're looking forward to Sana and...
Yeah, and Homecoming, something different that we haven't tried. And always California Grill, I know we're going there as well. That's just we've been going there 10 years, because that's what our first time we went was our 10th anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
And we had a cake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm. And they gave us champagne.
I had no idea. I didn't remember. I knew it was a while.
Yeah, I think it was our 10th anniversary we went there for the first time, and we've gone every time since.
Yeah. Yeah, hitchhiking bones. I know the nerd herders are already. They're driving down.
Yep, they're en route right now.
Yep, and we're leaving next week.
Tuesday.
So yeah, we're both. And they're one city over from us.
Yep. We actually shop at the same grocery store.
Yeah, we see them all. We see each other all around town, so it's gonna be cool.
Yep. No, they're not there yet. They're probably what. Yeah. If they were in Jersey, then where are they?
Yeah. So Walt, the one thing I don't know if you guys know is now they're stopping every 6 to 8 cars going over the bridges in New York. Mm-hmm. So they're
out of state plates.
Out of state plates to make sure that if you're from a state that they deem high risk, that you quarantine. Mm-hmm. They didn't get. I don't think they got stopped. I might ask them on the side because I'm just curious what that process is in case it happens to us. Mm-hmm. But it's just crazy times we're living in that you have to think of that.
Yeah, and I know Florida stopped. You don't have to quarantine if you're from New York, New Jersey, and stuff now. So you can just go, like anyone was doing that anyway. When they went down there, I don't think they were. Because who's policing it,
They'll know if you get sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that.
Right, so.
Well, I know how they track you. If you have the Easy Pass. They could track you that because they know where you are.
Yep.
In states.
So it's getting close to
every 68 cat. No, 6 to 8.
Oh, did I?
68. 1, 2, 3, 68.
What is? I said 6 to 8, didn't I? You know what it is? I'm originally from Rhode Island. I have that New York kind of accent, right?
Yeah.
She busted me up.
What an odd number. We're gonna stop every 68.
Oh, what was it today? You guys thought I said card, but I said
cod.
I said cod. I said cod for Call of Duty, COD.
Yeah.
And everyone's looking at me. You're gonna play card later? What are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm playing card later. Yeah, this accent.
Oh,
I think Carlos is from Rhode Island. I think he understands the specific accent.
Yeah, he understands Ron's language. His Peter Griffin talk.
Nice.
And I'm all messed up.
Here we go. Luke says he heard 6 to 8.
All right, there you go.
I leave off the R's.
He heard 68.
Oh, if you ever heard me say coffee, then...
Coffee. Coffee. Starbucks.
Come on, Carlos! All right. I was going to say something else, but this is a family channel, so we're going to...
They heard 68, too.
Oh, boy.
Hasn't loves COD. Is it COD, Call of Duty, or COD?
Look, Luke's from Rhode Island, too, and he understands me perfectly. All right, now he was...
Carlos understanding is not a ringing endorsement.
And now I get to meet Paul, Melissa, and Walt, and all they're going to think of is me as Peter Griffin. See?
Well, better not call for the reservation. Because he'll say 6 to 8 people. It'll be 68 people. We can't serve that many people.
Just...
Sorry, I'm trying.
Our streaming plans. I know Sunday we do have kind of we have a video that's going to talk about tips for driving to Disney with our own little spin. Yeah. Some of it might be funny, or I did some different things. I tested some things editing wise.
Yeah.
That Meredith and I did fight over because I didn't like how something was done and we had to reshoot it and she didn't like it. But then when she saw it at the end and she's like, yeah, it came out really good.
I'm glad you... At?
I don't know.
Up in the sky. I'm like, there you go.
I'm thinking I look up. So you may want to take a look at that.
There's a bubble in front of over his head.
But I think next Thursday we may still do our Thursday shows remotely. We think we're gonna play it by the seat of our pants. But next Thursday we will stream from the Cabana Bay Resort in Universal.
Yep.
We may take you guys on a tour of what that resort's like. We really like it there. And we'll maybe just show you around.
Yeah. All right. So
there's some wonderful channels to check out.
So All right, we're starting with Monday. Monday. Okay, that's what he gave me. All right, on Monday, 8 o'clock, Steve's World. 9 o'clock, Mickey's Magic from Meg at Mickey's Magic, and then 10 o'clock is Pepper Tree Villa. Tuesdays, we got Carlos, Disney World Freak at 4 o'clock. 7 o'clock, Jim at More Sunshine, Please. 8 o'clock, Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk to Sanity.
Yep.
What is... 9 o'clock, the VIP Project. Breaking news on my watch. Wednesday, we got Amy from AGC Magic TV.
Yep.
She's at 6. I think, Tina Marie Photography is on at 5.
Okay.
So I didn't add that yet. Because I think she just added that. 7 o'clock is Charlie and Stacy Disney Near Hers. I think they're going to go live from wherever.
Remote, yep.
Remote.
Probably Boardwalk, right?
Yep.
That's where they're staying.
And 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock is D&G Explorers. 9 o'clock, This and That. Thursday at 5 o'clock is This Our Dream with Myers and the Mouse, which we watched today. Well, I did. 6 o'clock is Corey Meet World. 9 o'clock is Us. 10 o'clock after Us is the Lynn Project.
So everybody go check her out after
this.
And
I know in Joey's World they always drop a video on Wednesday, so check them out.
Yep.
They're not live, but they always put a video up. Friday is 4 o'clock Rub Fuzz, and I know Disney Dan has he releases something on Friday. I think food something, but I don't know the time. I think it's just he releases a video. 6 o'clock Resort TV 1, and then I think Mickey Bunch Sipping the Tea is on at 8, I believe.
Yeah.
And then Joel with Dad's Pins at 11. We sponsor that show. Saturday, 9 a.m., Carlos Disney World Freak. 8 o'clock at night, it's VIP Project. Also is Sports Night with Walt and Steve from Mouse Talk and Steve's World. That's at 8 o'clock as well. 9:30, The Shep Family. And Sunday. 11 a.m. is the Disney Nerd Herders. 6 o'clock is Disney Dan and Walt again from Mouse Talk.
And they're talking about the movie Splash this week.
Yep.
So I'm really interested in that.
Dan, Friday
Food Fun Video.
What? Friday Food Fun Video.
Yep.
And 8 o'clock on Sundays, Dean from the Live Place and also Pete Off the Wall.
Yeah. So if you want to see a whole schedule, because there's a lot more, just go to theliveplace.com. Dean does a great job in getting all the family-friendly live streamers together on one website, and it's kind of like a TV guide. So if there's something of interest to you, Disney or non-Disney, you most likely would find it there on theliveplace.com. Yeah. Just a couple other notes. I know we're on with Disney Dan on, what does he call it? Fiasco?
Fiasco,
oh, man.
Disney Fiasco.
Disney Fiasco. So we'll be on with Disney Dan at 7 p.m. on Saturday talking about what rides would you like to get stuck on. Mm-hmm. And then we're also making a guest appearance on Dole Whip's dad's channel on Sunday night at 9 p.m.
Yep.
So if you want to see more of us,
yep.
you can check that out
make
there.
Sure you hit the, whatever we call that, ding the bell. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, ding the bell. Because if we go live down there, you'll know.
Yeah, because we may...
It might be spontaneous. We're going to try to do it when other people aren't live,
Yeah.
But maybe,
And if we're up to it, I mean, I don't know.
We might not, but just in case, But we are going to do our 9 o'clock on Thursdays.
Next Thursday, we are.
For sure.
Yes.
And then we don't know. We'll see where we are on that other day.
Yep.
Depending, if we're out to eat or something, we're not going to live stream while we're eating.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Yes. Thanks for joining.
Yes,
a lot of you, I can't wait to meet you.
Yes.
Starting next week.
Yep. We're very excited for all our meets.
Yep.
We can't meet characters, but we're going to meet a bunch of other characters. I'm a character.
Till the Spires, everyone. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Can't wait to see you.